Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I just got started making a loaf of bread this morning, 2 loaves of bread. I'm just doing my regular sourdough sandwich bread. Our freezer is almost out of sandwich bread, so I wanted to make another batch. But I do need to take you guys along as I show you how I make my sourdough artisan bread. It's not happening today, but I've been waiting on showing the full process in a video just because I've kind of been tweaking it and just fine-tuning what works best for rise times, how much time in the fridge, what works best for cook time or baking time, I should say, in my oven. You know, everyone's oven would be different, but I just want to make sure I have my recipe like solid, and then I will do a video where I show the full process of making my sourdough artisan loaf. I still need to get some breakfast for myself. I slept in a little bit this morning. I set my alarm for 6:30 and I woke up. Wesley, what time did I wake up? Wesley's a bit sick today, and so he's come to our bed the last couple nights. You came to our bed at 2 o'clock, I know that, but what time was it when I woke up and then you woke up and we're like, Mom, it's after 7? I think it was like, Wesley's very in tune with like 7:07. Are you sure it was that early? Mm-hmm. Okay, then we really relaxed in bed because I didn't get out of bed till like 7:45. Are you sure it was that early? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so we're a little bit behind this morning. Wesley is really interested right now in clocks. He's always telling me what time it is. Like, oh Mom, it's 3:30. Is it time to make supper? Oh Mom, it's, you know, it's almost bedtime. I see that it's 7:30 or whatever. He's always looking at the clock. He's always interested in what time it is. But where was I going with that? At the beginning, I slept in this morning, didn't get up and work out, kind of just got the kids started, got bread made, but I need to have something for breakfast now. The kids are just starting on school. Wes has been just kind of following me around this morning. Yesterday was when he started getting sick and he laid on the couch and just slept and rested all day. Today I think is going to be most of the day. Today I think it's a little bit different. I don't know if I should say he has more energy today, but he doesn't want to be resting. He just wants to be following me around. And so if I leave him, he's like, Mom, I want to be with you. So it's a little bit more difficult, you know, for me. But we'll do our best. You can sit with me while we start school. But welcome to today's vlog. And because I just took out a cup of sourdough starter to make my bread, I need to feed this again. Well, I actually need to feed it again because it's been 24 hours since I fed it. But I just approximate, so I just like look in the bottom of my jar there. Okay, can you even see it? I just look and I just kind of eyeball. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm looking and I can see I probably have about 3/4 cup of starter in there, so I know that I have to feed it with 3/4 cup of flour now. So 3/4 cup of flour, I just use unbleached all-purpose flour. And then for the water, I just use bottled spring water. I do a little bit less than 3/4 cup of water. Some people do equal parts flour and water, but I find that makes a really thin sourdough. I like mine to be a little bit thicker, so a little bit less water than I do flour. Within, usually it's about 4 to 6 hours, it is about doubled. So I'll try to kind of show you that today. I want to show you back here. Let's turn the light on. Where I... So this is our like electrical room back here, okay? It's kind of a catch-all. This used to be our laundry room until we moved the laundry over to the bathroom, which by the way, the washing machine is going right now, so you might be able to hear that. It's just on the other side of this wall. But we have like our hot water heater. Right now we have like this hose and Andrew's snow pants because of watering the rink. We bring the hose in here because it can't stay outside or it will freeze. And then of course like broom and mop, and we have our laundry baskets in here, and it's just kind of a catch-all room actually on the other side here too. This is where I keep like toaster, Instant Pots, my Vitamix and KitchenAid and all that. This is also, because we have like our hot water heater in here, This is a warm room. Like, it's a few degrees warmer in here than it is in the kitchen, or a couple degrees at least. And so I'm always bringing like a bowl of sourdough in here, and I usually just put it right inside that laundry basket, or I'll just stick it inside the KitchenAid there. And finally Andrew goes, Julie, I need to build you a shelf. I didn't know how much I would love it, but I love it. Almost always I've got at least one sourdough thing going. Some, you know, not necessarily sourdough, but like I'm making dinner rolls, or I'm making sourdough bread, or making whatever. I will place it in here to rise. Also, quite recently, Andrew put hooks on the other side of this door so that I could hang my aprons here, so they're just really quick and easy to grab. He's always helping me out, you know, even in the not the most optimal spaces maybe, just making the space work better for me. And so I really appreciate that.
No, it was. I don't like it. Raja, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it, okay?
You guys. We go back and forth between like little conversations being okay as they do schoolwork, and then like, okay everybody, stop, work on your own schoolwork and stop talking. Right guys? Alright, something a little bit different we're doing this year. Each of the kids wanted their own 1,000 hours outside chart this year. That one's yours, that's right Wes? Yes, you guys all need to add yours from this week. But they each wanted to do their own, and yes, my fridge looks really cluttered and that's not my favorite, but it is what it is. It's still fun. Is that what you said?
So fun.
It is pretty fun for everyone to have their own chart.
I wanted that one with the big picture.
But, okay, so I wanted to choose this one for everybody. And a couple of the kids agreed with me, and the other kids were like, no, I don't even like that one. And so that's kind of what started the whole, well, I like this one better. I like that one better.
I think this year everyone should just get their own.
Dad brought up the idea of everybody doing their own.
Yeah.
By the way, last year, we did not finish our 1,000 hours chart. I honestly have no idea how. I mean, we were super close. I think we got to 985 or 990. But like, I really feel like I messed up somewhere, because like, we went camping for a full month. Now, I did tell the kids, some people say that you can count outside hours while you are like in a tent or in a camper. You say so, Simeon? So if we counted that, that would be like,
well, I would count
200 more hours or something. 300 more hours. But, okay. So I think I messed up with my counting, because it seems ridiculous that, you know, we were away on a camping trip for a month and still didn't reach 1,000 hours during the year, when the 2 years prior we reached 1,000 hours in like November. 1 year was October, I think. I don't know, but we'll see how this year goes. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Sometimes we think that if people don't see the things we do, they must not be very important. The Bible says God sees you. Not only that, he sees all and knows all. He is omniscient. In 1 and 2 Samuel, God sees Saul and David. God is omniscient and knows their hearts and their struggles. He reveals his plan and authority. God knows them personally and responds to them in individual ways. We have the Sumerians, the Akkadians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, and the Persians. You can see that on the map there. And then we'll talk about the timeline. So in about, remember C means like approximately, C, 3300 BC. Sumerians. The Sumerians are not known for developing the first writing system and the first form of government. Sorry, the Sumerians are most known for developing the first writing system and the first form of government. Stop laughing. Each city in Sumer had its own government that was ruled by a king. Each city also had its own god. It's kind of ironic that in my last vlog I was talking about how we were supposed to have a big snowstorm and ended up getting almost nothing. The snow has been coming down non-stop all morning. I'm going to turn this around so you can see just how pretty it looks. I love when there's a fresh snowfall and the trees just look so pretty. Here's the look outside our front door right now. Let's see how well this zoom does at showing how pretty the trees are. Like, look how pretty.
Okay, what time was Tracy, Elijah?
The kids just came outside and they're telling me stories. Oh my goodness. The kids apparently were having a snowball fight. But I was able to sit here, work a little bit on editing a video as the kids were outside and playing. You guys are so loud. Now they're in and they're about to start on math, and I am going to start making lunch. And I think I'm going to try to listen to an audiobook for a little bit while I make lunch. We'll see how that goes, depending how much help the kids need as they do math. But I recently got this app called Everand, and I was recommended this app by, when I was on Made to Homeschool doing this live chat one day, someone recommended this app, and so I tried it. I've loved it ever since, and it is this audiobook app. And I've only had this app now for probably like 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm already almost done my 3rd book. And I would love to have time to sit and actually open a physical book. I enjoy reading physical books, but it's just not happening at this season of my life. And so when I can listen to a book as I am driving, as I am doing errands, as I am doing housework and prepping meals and all that, it just works so well for me. So I absolutely recommend this app. Not sponsored at all or affiliated at all with this Everand app, but you can sign up and get a free month trial. So you have plenty of time to try it out before you decide if it's worth it for you to actually pay for the subscription. But I'm loving this app. The book I am currently listening to, see if you can see that. It is, what is it called? The 4-Hour School Day by Dorinda Wilson. So that's the book I am currently listening to. I only have under an hour left on this title. I forgot, I can't quite listen to audiobooks yet because Zara came in to do her math, and right now we are taking a little break from teaching textbooks because we're full on into the multiplication. And so what I do with each of my kids is when they get to multiplication and just they need extra work on their times tables, we go onto Spotify to this Multiplication Songs album by Kathy Troxell. The songs are a little bit like cringy to listen to, but this repetition works so well for my kids to learn their times tables. So what we've been doing this week is every day Zara listens to the 2 times tables, 3s and 4s. So you're gonna start with that, my dear. So start with the 2's times tables, and then the 2 times tables test, and then 3, and then 4.
4 times 7, 28.
4 times 7, 28. 4 times 8 is
32.
I am boiling frying some eggs for lunch. Simeon's over here manning the toaster. We'll have toast and eggs for lunch. And now Zara is on to what we do after she goes over her songs, is that we work on the multiplication wrap up. So yeah, she's doing 3 today. So 3 times 5 is 15, good. And here's how we check it at the end. So Zara finished all of her 3s. At the front there, they're all done. Then we look at the back and see, and as long as all this, oops, sorry. Oh my goodness, as long as all the strings are lined up with the lines in behind it, do you see that? That's how you know that she got them all right. Good work. Okay, let's do the 3s one more time.
Okay.
Better late than never. The kids are all done school, and so I am just getting my workout in this afternoon. It's not my favorite to do this midday because I just feel like I have so many things to do midday, which is why I like to work out first thing. But here we go. Okay, that was a good workout. Wesley was napping upstairs partway through my workout. Oh, you are awake. I thought you were sleeping again. Partway through my workout, he came downstairs. I gave him a popsicle. He ate that and then just came and got all snuggled on the couch over there. Poor little guy. But, oh, I also had to pause at one point. I was gonna show it and then I was like, I can't even talk. I'm too out of breath to even tell you guys what I'm doing. but I did have to stick chicken in the oven for supper. I kind of lost track of time and it was time to get those into the oven. But I'll show you what I have here on the counter. So here's the bread that came out of the oven. I'm thinking this sourdough is just about at its most active stage. So you can see there that it's risen quite a bit since this morning. You can also see how many bubbles there are. See how bubbly it is all around. So that's at a very active stage right now. I think I want to just close the vlog right here. Sometimes I feel like I go way overboard with my filming. Like today, I'm like thinking back over all the clips I've filmed today, and I think I have a sufficiently long vlog already. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Thank you for watching today. I hope you guys are all doing well. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.